Morning everyone, and welcome to today's trading analysis on the 14th of December 2021. There is quite a bit of negative sentiment in the market, and you can see that people are starting to panic. And let's quickly look at the charts and see what is going on. On the weekly scale, you can see that the price have broken through the 21 moving average and came back to retest it and is now breaking the previous week's low. That unfortunately is a negative sign and is something that you could trade and say that your target could possibly be down here, or you can look at something like this as a sustained pressure under the 21 moving average. The long wick at the bottom is still a positive sign, as something similar to this, and you could potentially have 2 or 3 long wicks before eventually it breaks to the upside. It really depends on what your view on the market is. Then on the daily scale, you can see that the price have found support on the 200-day moving average. And if we can hold above this 200-day average, that should be okay. Currently, you can see that prices are making lower low closes. And finally, we have had a higher low on the RSI. So there is a bit of divergence towards this last little bit. On the 4-hour scale, absolutely the same, holding above the 200-day moving average. And it is closing on lower lows with higher lows on the RSI. So hopefully this is a short-term little bit of upside. So if you are negative, maybe this last little bit of upside is for you to get out. If the funding rate has gone completely negative, this is great. You can see that during this period, the funding rate was negative. Then we had some upside, some more negativity there, some upside. And now finally we have quite a bit of negativity all the way from down there. This is great. You can see that every time the funding rate is negative, it is followed by some upside. XRP is in exactly the same position, but fortunately has not made a close below the previous week's low. On the daily scale, we still have our buy signals. You can see that it's made 3 higher highs. The RSI has gone oversold. And now the price is grinding down, making lower low closes, but with high lows on the RSI. XRP with BTC, XRP is still in the buy zone with BTC. Every time it hits this green zone, you have to ignore this little bit because this was the SEC announcement that was going on there. But other than that, this is the buy zone for XRP. On to the stock market. You can see that the stock market had a bad day yesterday, and I think this is what's caused the crypto markets to go down. But generally, the stock market is still trading around the all-time highs, so the market is still bullish. If you're looking at the dollar, the catalyst that is pushing crypto down, you can see the dollar is still looking very strong. At this point, it almost looks like it's winding up to break out to the upside. So if this does continue, we will see continued pressure on crypto. Trading the bots, I made a bit of a mistake. You can see that the price dropped here, and instead of putting my sell on 70, which would have been a big loss over there, I think over here, I moved my settings up to 80. Which I was very close to being right. It went up to 78, can you believe it? And then just turned around, and I would have just been in a break even before the prices went down and given us new buy signals. So unfortunately that didn't work out for me, so I'm still in my trade. It has given us another buy signal, and it would have been absolutely great to sell there and buy back in here. But if you had your settings on 70, I suppose you would have sold out there and bought back in here, so you would have been okay. In conclusion, you can see that the market is in extreme fear at the moment. This is exactly what we need for the market to go back up. Extreme fear causes the funding rate to go negative, and it gives whales the opportunity to push the market back up. So this extreme fear can continue for quite a while. I do see a lot of analysts saying the prices are going down from here. They're starting to look for bear markets. I'm not sure if we're quite there yet. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe and follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much.